All right, some of the most exclusive golf courses in the country are sitting right here in Park City, and most people have no clue because they just think Park City's known for skiing, and that's the headline. But the same mountains that make the skiing great also make the golfing amazing. And yes, it is one of the best ski towns in the world, but the real estate here mixed in with the golf is really cool. And if you understand how these golf communities actually work, then you start to see where a lot of the smart money goes in Park City and where those smart real estate moves are happening. I grew up golfing on my high school team, and I still play a ton. And now being in real estate full time for 6-7 years now, I've seen firsthand how these clubs are just not only about golf, but the entire lifestyle ecosystem that drives serious value and community. So let me walk you through the 5 private golf communities that are basically defining high-end market in Park City right now. Okay, so let's start with the biggest one, Promontory. The one that started them all, that set the bar for amenities, right? It's like a private town, 7,200 acres, 43 neighborhoods, and honestly, one of the deepest amenity stacks you'll find anywhere. You've got 54 holes across 3 courses, the Tuhaye Canyon Course, the Jack Nicklaus Painted Valley Course, and the Hills Par 3, which opened in summer 24 and was immediately named the Clubhouse of the Year by Golf Incorporated. Then beyond golf, private ski lodges at both Deer Valley and Park City, equestrian center, ride your little horse. The equestrian center is amazing. Beach club, there's spa, 6 restaurants, 140,000 square feet of clubhouse space, and now the number that matters most for golfers is a membership is $300,000 deposit, and there's a very, very, very long wait list, which means in practice you need to find a property with a membership already attached to it, or you go buy a new developer lot with one. That's just how you're gonna get it. 60% of the 7,200 acres in Promontory is permanently designed for open space. Those memberships are also absorbed. Resale is the only path unless you buy a new developer lot, but there's not much more developer stuff that will be coming to the market. So, it's getting close to being only resale, and the premiums on your house with a membership is huge. The Nick course is very long. So the Nick is a par 72 course, 8,000 yards from the tips. Everyone I golf with is way better than me, and so I always end up hitting from the tips. It's not that fun if you're not a scratch golfer, but if you are, it's amazing. I have had one of my best rounds at the Nick though. I think we were playing one up. But blues are still 7,200 or 7,300, something like that. But elevation is roughly around 7,000 feet. So the ball flies. It plays shorter than that, but it's still a super long course. And then the Pete Dye course is also par 72, and it is roughly 7,690 from the tips, and I think like 7,100 from the blues, one up. The Dye course is gonna be on the front, so you're gonna get more views of the ski area and more just expansive views of all of Park City, where the Nick is more in a valley, but you do still get views of the Uinta mountain range. And then on the back 9, on like 10, 11, 12, maybe even 13 too, you get views of Deer Valley, just popping over the ridge, and it's really nice. So that's kind of what that is like. They're both super high-end, like upkept and everything. And yeah, golfing there is pretty amazing. They also have 2 driving ranges as well. The Dye driving range is a big sloping driving range with amazing views, and then the Nick is a flat range that more true for yardages, etc., and probably more serious practice area. Now compare that to Glenwild. If Promontory was the busy luxury hub, Glenwild is the private estate on the hill next to it. 196 home sites on 1,600 acres, much more low key. But here the credential is Golf Digest ranks it the #1 course in Utah and number 193 in the entire country. It's the only Park City course with a national ranking. It's actually the only Park City course I have not golfed yet. It's Tom Fazzino's only design in Utah, par 71, 7,470 feet, about 6,600 elevation. It's the only private golf community in Park City School District. So if you're a full-time buyer, that means a lot. 325 memberships, no nightly rentals, almost fully built out, so when homes hit the market, they trade at a premium. There's less of them. One more thing that's unique is Glenwild is the only community in this market where a membership is sold independently from real estate. So you don't have to actually own property to join. That spreads the dues base and keeps costs more manageable, but also means membership availability can fluctuate. And it's like known for having Michael Jordan was a member there for like years and just sold his house a couple years ago. But yeah, I heard crazy stories about Michael Jordan there, which is pretty cool. But yeah, I will come back on and tell you how it is once I finally golf there. Hopefully this summer. We'll see how I get on there. But next up is Tuhaye, part of Talisker Club. This one's really interesting because it's not just one club, it's basically 4 memberships in one. You've got the Mark O'Mara Championship Course at Tuhaye. I love this course a lot. It's a true mountain course. Golfweek's current #1 course in Utah, and one of Golf Digest's top 10 best new courses in America when it debuted. The course opened in 2002. This year's golf season opened May 6th, but the membership goes way beyond golf. Ski and ski out access to Empire Pass in Deer Valley, a private lounge on Main Street in Park City, and the Outpost, a backcountry experience at 9,000 feet. You can go off-roading and snowmobiling and horseback riding. It's cool. Completely different experiences, all for one membership. One detail that I love about the O'Mara design course is that Mark O'Mara liked it so much that he actually signed up and moved in. So that's not just a gimmick, that actually happened. Also, I just love this course for the views of Deer Valley and the Jordanelle. It's like, and it's like really, it feels like a true mountain course. Not saying the other ones don't, but this one definitely feels more mountainous and you get closer views of Deer Valley, which is just, I love it. All right, now let's talk about Red Ledges out in Heber. This one kind of flies under the radar, but probably shouldn't. 20 minutes from Park City, slightly lower elevation, which means a longer golf season. I was there for closing day, and I can't remember what day that was, but it was definitely the last of all the closings. So Jack Nicklaus Signature Course, 7,600 yards, 700 feet of elevation chain, named Golf Magazine's #1 best new private course in America in 2009 when it opened. It's won Utah Best of State 15 consecutive years. The real angle here is value. Their, prices are a lot lower than all the other ones for the membership and for houses. The lowest dues of any major private community in this market. There's also a golf park membership. That's $80K if you just want the 12-hole course. Short course, a lifestyle membership at $55,000 with no golf. And then 2,000 acres master plan calls for about 2,100 homes total, and they're still building. Also, these numbers change, so depending on when you watch this. New wellness center just won 2024 amenity of the year. Compared to Park City proper, more upside because you're getting in earlier. There's houses go for cheaper here, and the dues are cheaper, and the golf is just as good. They have an amazing, I would say my favorite practice facility here. It is top notch. The views of Timpanogos are just amazing. Also, the golf park is so cool. 12 holes of par 3s, and they're all like super fun, and you can bring your dog and just like have fun and like on an afternoon. I've brought Millie out. It's a cool vibe. I love it for that. Also, challenging course, but super nice course. And then there's Marcella. This one's on everyone's radar, not just because Tiger Woods doesn't know how to drive a car, but it's his first ever mountain course design. Tiger Woods' design firm started construction in 2024. The layout is par 72 from the back tees. It stretches over 8,000 yards, including a par 5 that can play over 700 yards and a par 3 at almost 300 yards. At 7,000 feet elevation, those holes won't play nearly that long, but the ambition, the design, it's obviously a statement. Soft opening is planned for summer 26. I think I'm gonna get on there this summer, so I'll let you know how it goes. Grand opening is 2027. Total of 500 full golf memberships planned, all sold out, 36 holes. A second course is planned after the Tiger course is complete. I'll get you an update on when the clubhouse is set to start construction, but they're also that kind of tells you where the process is. And this is directly tied to the Deer Valley East Village expansion and Mayflower Mountain Resort, which has been described as, North America's first world-class alpine ski village developed since 1981, and that was Beaver Creek. So high buzz in real estate early is amazing. So if you can get in early there, reach out and I'll let you know what I can do for you. So golf around here is about limited memberships, scarcity, high-end buyers who want experience and that lifestyle, not just a house. That drives value here. And that's why these areas continue to outperform. If you look at Promontory, it takes up 1/3 of all sales in Park City for real estate. It's wild. And it's also like a blue chip stock. It's pretty stable and always just kind of continually grow. You definitely don't need a golf membership to play golf here at one of the private clubs. And honestly, some of the most fun golf I have played here isn't private. You got Canyons Golf. It's public, open to anyone generally. It is kind of a wild course. It's an 18-hole par 70 built inside the Park City Mountain Resort on the Canyon side. 6 holes literally built into the ski runs. 550 feet of elevation change. Hole 10 drops 300 feet from the tee. It's a par 5 and you can hit the green. If you're me, not you, you're not that guy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's pretty crazy. Opened in 2014, designed by Gene and Casey Bates. Season typically opens a little bit later. This past year, it was May 24th or something. It's pretty cool. I call it the video game course because it's just crazy. Like, you don't want to play that course every day. Then you got Park City Municipal, the Muni, the locals course. 18 holes, par 72, 6,600 yards, sitting at 6,700 feet of elevation, built in 1962, city owned, so green fees stay super reasonable, $70 or maybe 100, depending on when, for 18 holes with a cart. Year-round residents, season pass just came back for the first time in I don't even know how many years, but it's like $13.50 unlimited. The course opened early this year. I guess that's what a bad snow year does, but you're gonna see relaxed, not really pretentious. You get views of the ski area from the fairways. It's not Glenwild or Promontory, but $70 you're in. It is upkept, very nice. And here's the bottom line out of all this. If you're looking for Park City real estate and you are a golfer or someone who values the lifestyle of a high amenity community, it's worth paying attention to. Each one of these plays a different role in the market, and some built out and some exclusive, some are growing, and you can always find upside somewhere. With Marcella, it's still early. When I get on there, I'll let you know how it goes. And if you're interested in any of these golf communities, give me a shout. I'll be having a couple of listings coming in Promontory that will be very exciting. I'll let you know how that goes when it gets closer. But yeah, if you're interested, if you want to come out and play golf with me, we could do a little, show some property, go play golf, have some fun. But yeah, my info is in the description, so shoot me a text, give me a call. I'd love to go play golf with you. And I gotta go take Millie out because you're whining, right? Come here. You want to say hi to everyone? Look at you. There she is. She's played golf at Red Ledges. She's been to Promontory, but I don't know. You haven't golfed Promontory. Oh, also, I don't know if you saw on the last episode, I might be out of focus here, but on the last episode, this was just all wires and hanging out. I've been remodeling my house, and so I was like, for this episode, I gotta at least get, the disposal hooked up and the GFCI outlet. So did that. Now I just gotta paint. It's coming, together a little bit. So hopefully, get yourself a realtor that actually gets their hands dirty and does the real estate, lives it, breathes it. And if this gave you value, like, subscribe, follow, hit me up.